Welcome back, or for the very first time, to the Homeschool Resource Room Insider, where everyone is welcome and your questions are answered in 5 minutes or less. Hey, it's Ashley from the Homeschool Resource Room, and this is episode 27. We're going to be talking about WriteShop Junior. I actually can't stop talking about WriteShop this year. This is a phenomenal writing program that focuses specifically on the writing process, but it really makes it fun. This is the first curriculum that I've used with my son, who is a 4th grader this year, that he actually looks forward to writing. So that's big for us. This review is specifically about WriteShop Junior Book E. There's 3 levels in the junior set, and you can use them anywhere from 3rd grade to about 7th grade to meet your child's needs, and you can determine where they are with a placement test online. So a little bit about WriteShop first. They have programs for kindergarten through high school aged, and they are developed for kids who are intimidated by writing or struggle with writing. The style is most like unit studies. The lessons are broken into activity sets where you explore a certain topic like adventure stories or poetry or folk tales, and you read, you learn a little bit about the structure, and then you write on your own. This program includes a great teacher's guide, worksheets, hands-on activities, ideas for games and games you'll play, and interactive notebooks. They have the Fold and Go Grammar interactive notebooks, which has been awesome, and they start each unit with these, and we love these. We think these are fantastic. My son looks forward to these every time. Who looks forward to grammar? I don't know. We do now. So WriteShop is a really solid writing program. The focus is completely on the writing process. The way the lessons are presented really breaks the process down step by step, and you will help your child walk through the process of writing while learning new concepts in every activity set. The expectation in WriteShop is always to improve, not to write perfectly the first time. So they use skill builders, and as you go through each activity set, you'll get to practice those skills before you write the final story. It's really low pressure, and it kind of takes the intimidation out of writing, a big final finished piece of work. There are a few things that I think make WriteShop really stand out. Their approach to grammar, the Fold and Go Grammar, the interactive notebooks. You might know this as lap booking too. So one is included at the beginning of each activity set, and it's a great hook to get kids interested in starting something new. Second, it's focused on having fun with writing and getting creative. The concepts are presented in a fun way with games, like silly story starter Go Fish is one that we played, where you pick a story starter from the pile and tell a silly story, and you just take turns telling a silly story each time. It really gets you thinking and laughing together, and working through that brainstorming process, which is sometimes the hardest part. This kind of introduction to writing makes my son look forward to the writing he's going to be doing, and that makes the rest of the activity set go much more smoothly. And third, it's very easy to teach. This is truly open and go. I have 0 prep time. I'm literally just sitting down with the materials, and everything is in place and ready to use. The teacher's edition gives me kind of a loose script that helps me teach and talk, but also gives me the freedom to really dig into it with my son and get him involved in the lesson and answering questions and going back and forth. I would recommend WriteShop to anyone who wants their child to have a solid foundation with the writing process, but especially to parents with kids who are reluctant writers or struggle with writing, or even might struggle with reading or handwriting. We have to continually work on fine motor, but one thing that I loved about WriteShop is that my son isn't forced to write for a long time in each session. There are different activities that we're doing with writing and grammar and building skills that don't involve sitting down and writing for 20 minutes straight every day. There is a lot of hand-holding that WriteShop does to really bring the kids through the writing process. So you will be sitting side by side for roughly 20 minutes, 3 or 4 times a week. I think that, that might feel like a lot for a parent. However, if you really want to focus on improving those writing skills, this program is really worth it. I'm going to drop some links down below. Make sure you visit their website, take the placement test, and see where you land. This is my favorite program that we tried this year, and I'm really excited to share about it because I think it's really good. If you have any questions for me, shoot me an email, ashley@thehomeschoolresourceroom.com, and don't forget to subscribe.